Mayfield hails from Lake Travis High School in Austin, Texas, where he led the Cavaliers to a state title his junior year.
On that first play, Colin got hurt and Baker went in, and the rest is history. I mean, he never missed a beat. Just was so calm and collected, and that's just him.
That season, the team went undefeated, and Mayfield threw for 45 touchdowns with only 5 interceptions. As expected, Division I scholarship offers started coming in.
Baker obviously still hadn't committed. He had a few other offers from like New Mexico Rice and some smaller schools, but was very excited about the opportunity to play in the Pac-12. Was still probably holding out. He wanted a Tech offer or a TCU or an SMU. But then I think we got a call that said, hey, we offered 2 kids, and this other kid, I think he was from Arizona, went ahead and committed. And so the scholarship was no longer offered to Baker. And so that was tough. He hadn't had a chance to go see him. I mean, they were excited about him, but I know how the college coaches are too. I mean, recruiting's a crazy deal, and so they're going to offer it to 2 guys, and the first one to take it's going to get it. And so that kind of kept happening with Baker.
On August 30th, just 7 weeks after arriving on campus, Baker Mayfield became the first true freshman walk-on quarterback in history to start a season opener at a BCS conference school. That day, he threw for 413 yards and 4 touchdowns while running for another. Texas Tech beat SMU 41-23.
We were excited. We knew we got a steal. We had recruited him at other schools, a couple of the coaches here, and were shocked, really, that he didn't have a scholarship. And so we talked to him, told him our situation and our vision for him, and luckily, he showed up and fell into our lap.
We were really excited about Baker coming to walk on. We knew he was a scholarship-worthy kid. He had some offers early in the process, and for whatever reason, they fell through. But anytime you can get a kid that type of caliber, a player, to come walk on, and it was a difficult situation because we didn't want Baker to think that, we're viewing you just as a walk on. We know like what we're getting in you, scholarship numbers wise. We just don't have a spot, and so we were fired up the day he came. We put on a big presentation for him. Rolled out the red carpet for him. He meant that much to us, and fortunately for us, he chose to walk on, and he's kind of writing his own story now.
You would think that with him, he'd be up tense and kind of scared, but the dude is pretty incredible. I mean, we were in the huddle cracking jokes SMU game. I was like, okay, this is how he's gonna react. That's cool. We can roll with this. He breaks the ice. He's a nice kid, but there wasn't a time in that SMU game, the first time we played with him in a game, that there was a time where I thought, okay, this kid's, might choke or just something signs. But no, he was ready to go from the start. He'd never looked back from there.